Hey.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Is Cass here?
Yeah, he's upstairs. Why?
Well, that's good. I'd better run this by you first anyway.
Okay.
Kate and Tomas are in serious legal trouble. There's a hearing tomorrow to determine who gets custody of Louisa. Now, I know that Cass has been sort of out of commission lately. Do you think he's up to taking on a new case?
Oh, I don't think that's really a very...
Don't you think I'm capable of answering that question myself? You go ahead, you ask me.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put Frankie in that position.
No, he's right. It's his decision.
Can you represent Kate and Tomas tomorrow at the hearing?
The answer is yes. I can't wait to get back to work.
Cass, don't you think you should give this some thought or consult with Dr. Bradford?
I don't need a permission slip from my therapist.
You do need to be realistic.
I am. I know what I can handle. I'm not ready to take on a long, involved murder trial, but a custody hearing, I can do that in my sleep.
I know this is last minute, but Child Welfare is trying to facilitate Louisa's adoption.
Look, I've already consulted on the case. I'll get started right away.
What about your appointment with Dr. Bradford?
I haven't forgotten that. Therapy first, then some light legal work, and I'll see you and Charlie later.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Try not to worry. I'll call you, John.
Thanks. Frankie, I'm really sorry. All I'm doing lately is sticking my foot in my mouth. Today with Cass, last night with Kate.
What happened last night?
Well, after I got her out of jail,
Kate was in jail?
It's a long, drawn-out story. Anyway, I told the judge about her condition, and he released her in my custody.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, the thing was, after I took her home, we made love. And,
John? How could you do that? I can't believe you would do something like that.
Frankie, look, the thing is that I guess I've always felt that if the opportunity ever arose and we could get together, sexually, that it might make her remember that Sharlene would come back to me.
But of course it didn't happen that way.
But it almost did. Really, for a moment there, after we'd made love, we were lying in each other's arms, and it was as if we had never been apart. She told me she loved me.
Oh,
Frankie,
John.
it was her. It was Sharlene.
What did you do?
I whispered her name. Kate freaked out. She was furious.
Oh, of course she was. So what happened then?
She kicked me out of the apartment.
And you haven't heard from her since?
She must be devastated. I mean, I certainly wasn't thinking about a personality disorder. I was leading her on.
Oh, not deliberately. You were trying to get Sharlene
Now,
back.
how could I possibly think that I could ever take on her case and be objective and impartial?
No, you couldn't be. So now you're going to take on her legal troubles, too.
Well, that's why I came to Cass. I need help.
You need to get Kate treatment.
Well, you know how she feels about psychiatrists?
You can't keep picking up the slack.
I told the judge that I would vouch for her. She's supposed to be staying with me at the farm.
John, have you gone crazy? That is not healthy for you or her.
I know already.
You know, if you ask me, you need to get some distance here.
You're right. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, for her sake, I should stay out of her life.
Well, I think you owe it to her to explain that to her.
I agree. The problem is, I can't let her go.